I'm getting kind of tired of people who say that mindset is the key to everything in trading. They think that mindset will solve all their issues. And in many ways, mindset is good in trading and it's important, but there's some things we gotta talk about. So let's dive right into it. Alright, so you hear this comment saying online or from gurus and traders that trading is all about mindset, or sometimes you hear trading is 80% mindset, as if there was a fixed percentage of what mindset is and what it's not. And I'm getting tired of it because I've seen for myself that mindset, yes, plays a big role in my trading performance and in my journey too, but that a lot of people attribute their issues to mindset, while it's not at all about the mindset, and it's really far from there. The comment saying of trading is 80% mindset and 20% strategy, whatever, it doesn't work, because if you don't have a strategy, you don't have proper trading. If you don't have the right risk management, you don't have proper trading either. And if you don't have mindset, of course, then you don't have proper trading either. But all these things play a key part, and all these things should have an equal weight to trading. You don't have to just work on mindset to become a good trader. You gotta work on your system, your strategy, and you gotta work on your relationship with risk and risk management overall. I think a lot of people don't understand that rules are actually what bring discipline in trading. If you're using rules that don't make any sense, or you're using a framework or a method that doesn't fit you, then you don't have discipline. And that's normal. That's a very normal part of trading. The issue is that people come into trading and find something out there online and try to copy it on their own. And it doesn't work because these rules are good rules, but they don't fit themselves. They are fitting someone else. Imagine you're looking for like a workout program, and then you go at the gym and you see this cute girl that teaches you about Pilates, but you're actually a guy who wants to build muscle. That's not gonna work well. You're not gonna build muscle. Or you're someone who wants to run really fast, and then you do like a lot of muscle training. In some ways, it won't really work too well for you. So that kind of stuff needs to be adjusted to who you are, what your goals are, what your personality is also, and then you can really use it to become a good trader. If you want to test it out, try to copy a strategy from someone else on YouTube and try to see how you react to it. Try to see if you can stick to it. And in most cases, people that try this out for a couple of days, a couple of weeks, they just cannot stick to it. They find that they are second-guessing trades, they are taking profits too fast, they are entering too late or too early, they kind of mess up the rules, because it's not rules that have been built for them. It's rules that have been built for someone else. And too many people go into trading blaming the mindset, while they trade a strategy they never validated, and they're looking for these hacks to be disciplined. Here's what you gotta figure out about discipline. This is really important, and this is stuff that no one teaches online very much. But discipline is a symptom, meaning that if you are lacking discipline in trading right now, it's a symptom that something else is wrong. And more likely than not, it's probably your system or your risk management. So if you're risking too much in your trades, of course you lack discipline, because then you're stressed out all the time. You don't know if you should pull your stop loss, if you should change the exit, or if you should maybe push the exit more far. You don't know these things because you are starting to try to make adjustments because you're scared to lose money on your trades. Or if you have a really bad strategy you never tested, then of course you will lack discipline because you don't know if it's going to work. You might trade it for a while and you don't know if the results will actually be good. So you start to try to optimize it yourself manually while you're in the market, and you won't be able to follow the plan as you put it because you didn't test it properly. Now that's not to say you got to go and do a bunch of back tests and kind of trade your strategy for like 10 years in the past. That stuff is useful, but not as good as building confidence in live market conditions. So it's okay to have a time in the market where you'll build confidence. You're trading a strategy maybe on a demo account or on a small live account to build that practice of following the rules and also see how the results are with your strategy. That's totally fine. You have to go through that. But don't expect you can show up in the market tomorrow with a new strategy that you haven't tested or you don't know if it works. Then look for hacks to be more disciplined. It comes down to really figuring out in trading what's a symptom and what's a problem that you gotta fix. For example, discipline is a symptom that something else is wrong in your approach. Having a strategy, that's a problem you gotta fix. That's something you gotta work on. But you cannot go and work on discipline alone. That's not something you can work on. It's actually a symptom that something else behind the scene is not working right. In the same way, overtrading is also a symptom that you're doing something wrong. Maybe you're risking too much, maybe your approach is not clear, maybe your rules don't fit you, maybe you had a tough time in the past and now you are trying to get back on track. Those things are the real cause of why you are overtrading. Strategy jumping, that's a problem that you gotta fix. Like, why do you go from strategy to strategy? It could also be a symptom that you are not in the right frame of mind, but also it's something that you gotta fix and you can just stop doing right away. You can decide to stick to something and trade it for a while and stop that strategy jumping constantly. It's easy for people to blame the mindset because one, it's good to sell courses. People are gonna wanna get a coaching. They're gonna wanna buy your course on mindset because it's something they're not really familiar with. And also it's easy to blame because you cannot really see it. You cannot see mindset. It's not as clear as a strategy or as a risk management approach. It's a lot more kind of vague and in the air. So blaming the mindset for your lack of results is something that's kind of natural and easy to do. but you really got to sit down and figure out where are my issues coming from. Is it from my strategy not being proper now? Or maybe I have doubts with my rules. I have doubts with how I manage trades. I have doubts with what my entries and exits are. These things need to be fixed first before you work on your mindset. And you got to figure out, is it maybe risk management too that's the issue? Am I risking too much on trades? Do I have proper metrics? Do I know what my risk of ruin is? Do I know what my expectancy is over time in the market? Do I know what my drawdowns look like so that I don't blow up my account when the market takes a hit and have a long drawdown? These are things you have to work on and think about first before you go to mindset. And for most people, when you put down together the proper strategy, the proper risk management, and you have a decent, maybe not perfect mindset, you will get good results in trading. It's not a matter of trying to completely work out the mindset from scratch. It's figuring out these things that are the basics, the systems, and the rules, and then the mindset come from there afterward. So if you agree, or if you don't agree, make sure you comment below. Let me know your thoughts in the comment section. I want to hear what you think of this. Is mindset to blame all the time? Is it the thing that people tend to over blame? Or is it the overrated theme in trading? I want to hear your thoughts in the comment section below. If you want to do a good interview on mindset and you want to actually learn proper mindset in trading, check out this video here on the screen. This is an awesome interview with someone who's really knowledgeable about mindset. Will tell you the things as they should be told. And I think it's important to listen to that stuff. Wendy Howell is amazing when it comes to that stuff. And I'll catch you back right here in that interview right now.